you want to talk briefly about the Democratic platform? I did look at it today.
Okay.
Basically, their platform is extremely vague. They said a couple of things like they want a $15 minimum wage. Um, they want a new social and economic contract with the American people, whatever that means.
Right.
They want to provide access, and the key term here is access, right? They're not guaranteeing anything. They're just saying providing access to affordable, high quality childcare on a sliding scale. Well, that all sounds great, but how are you going to do it? And then it's providing access to high quality health insurance, not even healthcare, just access to high quality health insurance. They want a tax credit for first time home buyers of $15,000. So that really doesn't do a lot for a lot of people who don't have, aren't in the market to buy a house, right? Or can't take whatever. And they want to reverse the Trump tax cuts, but there's no talk about reversing the Bush tax cuts, which Obama made permanent. So,
Well, that's because he's been rehabilitated already. Duh.
right. And they want to strengthen Dodd-Frank. Wow. But what's curious, they did say they want a modernized version of Glass-Steagall. So Glass-Steagall was famously or infamously axed by Bill Clinton in the 90s, and now they're talking about a modernized version of Glass-Steagall, which basically means that banks and investment houses are kept separate, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting that made its way into the platform. But
well, again, they can put in the platform a modernized version of Glass-Steagall, and that can mean anything, right?
It can mean anything.
That can mean anything, and it sounds good, but
right,
they can do nothing at all and call and
notoriously they don't follow the platform anyways,
right?
Which really makes me wonder, like, why don't the Democrats just say we're for Medicare for all or single payer health care and then just not do it, because at least they get elected. But it's that easy because Trump doesn't mind, lying to people just to get elected. So why don't the Democrats just kind of say, well, we're going to look into Medicare for all and get support for it and get the votes to win. But I think, Jim, you're right, that they just care about raising money and it's not really about who wins. There's no other explanation.
Speaking about platforms and what we can actually do for the American people, the Movement for People's Party will be having a rebuttal or commentary after the debate on Tuesday, so you'll be able to find that on Facebook. I advise people to watch. It'd be probably really interesting to put things in context about what is not talked about probably during the debate that should be talked about. That's my guess.
Okay, I do have one. Interesting email I received. I have to share the screen here. Speaking of the Democrats not wanting to win, this is an actual, I don't know if I can make this bigger. This is actually a screenshot from a video I received from the Kamala Harris, whatever, the Biden Victory Fund. I mean, is this going to make you vote for Democrats? Just make a donation of any amount right now.
So now Kamala Harris, right? She's the one that received 0 delegates of the 7 that received delegates, right? Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted for my for what it's worth. I just thought that was, and that's obviously an unflattering screenshot from a video, but the rest of the video isn't much better. And I just thought, like.
So you're saying are they really trying to lose?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is not how you win votes. And it's all about sending in money, and we're going to match it, 400%, because obviously they have these big donors. But it's not. There's nothing about the issues.
I did tweet out on Twitter. I put out a tweet about has anybody seen getting completely sick of Stacey Abrams popping up on their YouTube asking for money for the Senate Democrats, and like a million people it's like all the time.
Well, she's on the Center for American Progress, right? It's like she's just so traditional mainstream Democrat. It's not funny.